about a year and a half ago, we were given a house. And so this came to our attention, and we just weren't sure. It was an older house, and we weren't sure how much work was going to need to be put into it. And so we just prayed. We prayed for quite a while, and we got a bunch of inspections in the meantime. And it was clear to the lead team, to the elder team, that we need to take this thing, and we need to start a new journey. About the same time, we started building relationships with 70 times 7, and 70 times 7 decided that they wanted to do the intake. To them, this was a major win, because they saw one of the biggest needs in the community being transitional housing. Those coming out of prison and not having a safe place to go to rebuild their life. And so it's months later, we had a team put together. That team has been phenomenal. They've done work like crazy. You've done work like crazy every 12th in missional communities. You've been given your sweat and my blood. I definitely stepped on a couple of things I shouldn't have. And here we are. And we have our first person who's going to benefit from this house. And really that's what it's all about. It's about people. We did it because we believe that for 30 to 60 to, for all we know, 100 years, men are going to be coming into this house, and they're going to have opportunities that they wouldn't anywhere else. Not to just have a cheaper place to live and rebuild their lives, but also a place where they can find Jesus, where they can be discipled, where they can have devotionals with their leaders, where they can have an RA that's going to walk alongside them and show them how to do life. And so this house is because of really God first, and because of your sweat and your giving, and now people are going to find Jesus for who knows how long. As you meet some of the people that made this possible, just know this is just the first one, and that God continues to do work, and maybe it'll be the first one of 10. Let's keep praying, church.
I was asked to serve on the House Committee by Justin, and it was really a guilt thing to start out with, but he asked me to serve with Brian Kubinick and help out with the House. And this kind of all came about from a conversation with Nate Johnson well over a year ago, where we were delivering gift baskets to Christians that were incarcerated. And so Nate kind of turned me on to this project as well. I think, for starters, that this house is just the beginning. But already we're seeing a huge impact. I think the outreach program that Steve Dan is already starting is likely going to have a tremendously positive impact on the community, and already we've had overwhelming support among the neighbors around that house. So it's been phenomenal.
In life, we continuously pray to have God lead us and nudge us in directions to serve and to be doing things to enhance His kingdom. And when this house came about, it was exciting for us, and through prayer and perseverance that we found that if something delights God, He would find a way to have it happen.
Well, one thing that comes to mind is we had a time set up so the church could come and drop off, items that the house could use. And it was just this outpouring, and it was just so heartfelt. And it was just such an emotional, it was just, God was just present. The Holy Spirit was just moving. This is what He wants, and I just couldn't do nothing but cry at just the outpouring of love that has come from this church. That just comes to my mind, so.